What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and today I mainly wanted to compare the differences between a Beckett slab versus a PSA slab while highlighting their key differences. So first off, I wanted to talk about pricing. As far as pricing for a Beckett slab, you are looking at $35 for a standard submission. That also includes the subgrades. And as far as PSA, you're looking at around $25 for their standard submission. All right, moving right along, let's talk about the label. So as far as the label, you'll be able to see the identification above, subgrades below, along with the actual grade and certification number. And as far as the silver label, you will be awarded a silver label with any grade of 9 and below. However, if you were to receive a 9.5 and above, 9.5 or 10, you will be awarded with a gold label. And in even more rare cases, if you were to be able to get a 10 in all subcategories, you will receive a Beckett black label. And unfortunately, I've never gotten a card that received a black label. And this is pretty much what you can expect for the back of the label to look like. And as far as PSA's labels are a little bit more intricate. They do that in order for it to be hard to fake. All right, and looking at the label, you'll see the identification here, along with a barcode at the bottom, the grade here, along with the certification number. And looking here, you're able to see the watermark with some wave patterns and a PSA logo going through that side there, along with a lighthouse reflection here. And looking on the back side of the card, there is a similar lighthouse reflection pattern. You'll also see the QR code, certification number, barcode, along with another PSA logo. And if you look very closely here, you'll be able to see that there are 6 smaller PSA logos. And if you were to shine a black light onto that area, those logos would actually glow. All right, so now talking about the overall dimensions for the card. Looking at the height of the card, you're looking at around 13 centimeters. Length at the bottom, you're looking at 8¼ centimeters. And as far as the actual width, you're looking at around 0.9 centimeters. And as far as the weight for a Beckett slab, it's going to be 2.5 ounces roughly. So now looking at PSA, you can see the height here. This is going to be around 13.5 centimeters. The length is going to be 8 centimeters with a width of about 0.6 centimeters, with the actual slab weighing 1.6 ounces. So of course, a little less than Beckett. And as far as the overall style is concerned, you can see that Beckett has sharper corners compared to PSA. PSA is a little bit more rounded. And looking at the Beckett slab, you can see that everything around the card is more translucent, whereas PSA, it's a little bit more cloudy or frosty throughout the borders there. Also, another key difference with Beckett is that they actually have a sleeve on their card, which does add an additional layer of protection, but it does sacrifice some of the clarity of the card, thus adding some convolutions to the overall image. And what I mean by that is that with the additional sleeve that they have this in, if you look at it at certain angles, you'll see some waves within the actual plastic. And it's not just for one card, you can see it pretty much on this one as well. Whereas PSA, it maintains almost full clarity of the card. Something else that I would like to point out, even though everything sits rather flush in a PSA slab, if you were to shake it, you can hear that the card actually does move around a little bit. And that's usually for most of them. I also have another one here, and you can see that if I shake it, it still moves around a little bit. But I wouldn't worry about that too much because I don't believe that actually damages the card or anything. And the nice thing is that both slabs are stackable with their respective grading companies. So let's say you had two Beckett slabs. They do stack and they sit pretty flush with one another. Same with PSA. So mainly looking side by side at both of them stacked, you can see that Beckett is a little bit bigger. So if bulk was your concern, PSA, you'd be able to stack a little bit more and not consume too much space. So whether you're wanting to get your cards graded for the first time or perhaps considering switching to a different grading company, or just even curious about how the slabs compares to one another, hope this video was helpful in pointing out some of those key differences. In closing, I would like to thank my friend Eddie for gifting me this microphone and allowing me to upgrade the quality of my audio from here on out. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video and found this to be useful. I'll see you guys later. Take care.